Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim. Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced a
big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Van Bronckhorst, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lopez, just eases him off the ball. Now it's Dembele, who's looking wide. And Del Piero! That's a half-decent try.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dembele. Del Piero. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out to the left flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rafinha. And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Now Lamina. Pavlovic. And it's Lopez. Oh, that's a key interception. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Stojkovic is onto this.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And that is out of play. Oh, that's neat. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That ball looks a good one. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold, now he's off and running. Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Pacho. And Zanetti. And it's Stojkovic. Van Bronckhorst. Has a shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Del Piero. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. That's been slipped through. Now it's Rafinha. Zanetti. Van Bronckhorst. And here's Dani Olmo. He can run onto that. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero. That's Rijkaard. Saliba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Puskas. Vermin. Now it's Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Stojkovic. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Puskas. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Lemina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Del Piero touches it back. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the return pass. Stojkovic. And Van Bronckhorst. Pedri. Rafinha.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Dani Olmo. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Del Piero. Del Piero making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal. And now the breakaway. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pavlovic. Now Saliba. And still we await the first breakthrough. That is ended up in no man's land. Stojkovic. Yamal back and defending. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Del Piero. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard. Opts for safety. And it's Stojkovic. And Van Bronckhorst. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Puskas. Van Bronckhorst. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Nice sequence of passes, this. Van Bronckhorst. And this is Dembele. Saliba with a fine tackle.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 16.
Oh, nice touch.
El dorsal
And it's
14.
Zanetti.
Serán
Deep
sustituidos
cross.
por el dorsal 6. El
It's
dorsal
loose now and they want to get it back.
El dorsal 21.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and this is Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Van Bronckhorst. Lemina goes sliding in. Now it's Cruyff. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold. Hazard chasing after it. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. And it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. He's found the way through. That is lovely. And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here, perhaps.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Look at the space here. Chooses to go. Takes a shot! Nicely spread.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Rafinha! Saliba. Greenwood. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha is onto this. Greenwood. And here's Dani Olmo. He's having a go. Just a whisker away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kukçu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still goalless at the moment. A searching ball out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Puskas.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Pavlovic. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lopez. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Lemina gets a good foot in there. Puskas. Zanetti. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Long ball looking to counter. And now the breakaway, looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well played. Chance here to counter. And this is Puskas. He's cut it out. Rafinha chasing after it. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. It's Rui Costa. Not the most accurate pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Well played, important challenge that. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Rafinha. Saliba. Puskas. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 20.
Both sides
Griezmann.
defensively robust up to now. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's had a hit! Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Passes short and sharp. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cross flung in towards the middle, and we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now, can they get him away? Fermin. And here's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Rafinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Puskas. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he thumps it clear. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. And that's been charged for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's good running with the ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, somewhat off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the shot! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 16.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cleared without complication. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's Adriano! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Del Piero plays it short. And here's Del Piero. Back when it goes. Great work on the overlap. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rashford. He has found the way through. That's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Pedri. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread. Stojkovic. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Inzaghi. And this is Rui Costa. Rui Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Rui Costa. Anything?
No, he'd seem happy with...
Pacho, always a very imposing presence at the back. Filippo and big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Best! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. And again! And it's a goal! Rui Costa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Chance, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lemina wins the duel list. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Pacho. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri, played down the flank. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Too long, and over the line. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. That's good play. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. Zanetti. Pedri. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri tries to play it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Batistuta. Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Stojkovic! It's bounced back off the post. He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rui Costa. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Rui Costa. And Stojkovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Lamina. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eric Garcia makes the interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Inzaghi. Pavlovic sends it crossfield. Strokes it back. Rafinha. Lopez. Rafinha is on to... Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Rafinha! They've done it! They're back within reach! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to go.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It's just beyond his reach. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Cannavaro. Threads one in. Lamina. Fermin. And here's Inzaghi. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position, and he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lopez. This might spell danger, and the shot has another go. They've got to be quick to recover this. Rui Costa. Cannavaro robs him of possession. And here's Rafinha. Great vision. Lopez. Shot it, goal! Really well taken goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He can run onto that. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great...
Shoots! Pedri. Pedri, and it's Stojkovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Courtois claims comfortably. Now it's Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! And he hits the net! Deep into injury time! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And we're done. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He has a look out. He's had a shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe...
Goes for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Danny Olmo. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. Played back in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lopez. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the left it goes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Puskos, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's...
Oh, what a mistake! Pavlovic can get it clear. Now it's Lopez. He's through here. Fermin receives it at big Fermin! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Fermin is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold plays it short, flings in across, and now they can spring out of defence. That is good strength. Lemina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? They've scored! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. He's having a shot! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Searching passes played there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rafinha knocks it into space. Now it's Lopez. Nice interception, well timed. And he shoots! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Puskas. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There could be trouble here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri, played into space out wide. Now it's Lopez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a shade optimistic. Pedri, oh, good-looking ball. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard. Strong running down that left flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
This to complete the turnaround.
El dorsal 16. El dorsal 28. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 27. Bojan Krikic. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio.
The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Applies the finish! And that tested the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Pavlovic with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
There's the shot! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Lamina. Forwards and with intent. And it's Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Who played through for the wide man. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Pedri. Lamina shoots!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Flashes it across. Yamal. Lovely pass. Big chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Eric Garcia. Pedri running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Right card.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And it's Zanetti. Played in. Up he goes! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Adriano tries to play it through. Eze. And he welcomes it in. Del Piero, and Del Piero! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and
spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rui Costa. Cannavaro. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será reemplazado por...
So our quest to find the winner continues. Barcelona conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now he's got space here. Courtois claims comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not the most accurate pass. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Dembele! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, what a climb! And that's a real chance missed. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Adriano with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. And Jamal. Cruyff. Vitinha. No, that was never going to make it. Greenwood is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ah, such a clever touch. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. Chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen,
bullish header! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are...
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Bojan. Well timed, excellent interception. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.